I forgot to change streams information. Hang on. What? Hello, Charlotte. Episode 2. Entering the trials. Well, the trial? Well, entering the theme of the trial, I guess. Let's see if we're defective. Okay. And hello, Charlotte. 2. There we go. Episode 2, I mean. And there we go. Okie dokie. So, what are we gonna do? Oh yeah, I need to link somi land. Where is that? Let's see here. I pin it. There we go. Okay, so I need to drink some water first. Let me just mute myself for a little bit. Okay, I am so back. How is the volume doing for the game? I think it should be fine. Today, once again, I'm trying out a different audio settings. So let's see if it sounds good. I know that on last stream it sounded like muffled, and I didn't quite like that, and I think that's because of the NVIDIA noise reduction. Like there's a filter. Yeah, noise removal. I think it was too intense. So basically I decreased the intensity of that. Turned it down a little bit. So I hope you can hear me well and clear and crisp. That would definitely be nice. Don't remember where exactly I left the game last time. Okay. And it's been a while since I last streamed again. Last time was on Tuesday. Yeah, and I was gonna say that I did 2 little things to the overlay. Well, on the overlay I basically added like a white background to the chat so that we can all read it more easily. I think that's gonna be helpful. And I also drew the little thing in the left corner. I like it. It's cute. Just so that it hangs out with us. Little somi. But yeah. I think we might as well begin. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Alrighty, let's begin. Okay, gonna turn this down the volume for me just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so where are we exactly? Do we have to go to bed? Or what's... Oh yeah, okay, we have to sleep. I exhaustedly cover myself with blankets, falling asleep as my head hits the pillow. Oh yeah, there we go. Me when I laugh. To die, to sleep, to sleep, to sleep, to sleep, perchance to dream. The pangs of time, the rub, for in the pale cast of troubles and arrows of outrageous fortune. I'm... Hello there. Apologies for that little speech test. Your language is a bit tricky, but I'm a fast learner. You don't look so surprised. It's simply the form your mind gave us. Seems like despite your initial bravado, you're subconsciously afraid of us. We took a more masculine form, although the concept of gender does not apply to us. Feel free to refer to us as Frey from now on if you feel like it. After all, our appearance right now is one of a male Pythia. Oh. Am I dreaming? Technically you are. However, the fact that we'll meet the next time you go to sleep and the next time after that remains. I slumber by day and wake up by night. Hi, wasn't it us just a moment ago? Isn't it easier for you to talk to me this way? Yes, I suppose so. You look sullen. A girl from my class committed suicide. I feel like I want to cough, hang on. Okay, I'm chilling. And I have to turn off the AC. It's really cold here. Holy. Wow. So yeah, a girl from my class committed suicide. A pity. We're gonna enter some fun territory with Frey here. The most important stuff is that we are not necessarily meant to agree with Frey here. It's just like a fun thought process, or like a fun way of debating one's thoughts. I would like to say, you know? I would like to say, but I'm not completely sure either. A pity. Are you friends? We weren't. Acquaintances? Not really. A complete stranger then. Should it matter? Don't put it like that. We're classmates. You are sorrowful now that she's gone, but you couldn't care less during her lifetime. Have you ever had a conversation? No, I just... She was so unapproachable. An ideal person. What can a miserable person like me talk about with someone this perfect? Thinking that you gave up completely. That's the same as being indifferent. No, it's not like that. You're exaggerating things. Only so that you'd be honest with yourself. Yeah, you see, it's kind of like a thought process. Wouldn't anyone be sad if somebody died? I'm afraid I cannot understand that. If that person wasn't important to you up until this moment, why do you feel down? No, even worse, you feel obligated to feel sad. Deep inside, you know you have no reason to be. Why not be true to yourself? Is human empathy such a foreign concept to you? Empathy, huh? You humans have a rather twisted understanding of it. Iconic line, by the way. Anyway. If death of some specimen you weren't involved with bothers you, then why not ball your eyes up whenever you see a piece of meat on your plate? That animal must have suffered a lot more than some misunderstood teenage girl just to make your supper delicious, no? It's not the same, you'll say. I didn't. I like that. But in the end, it is. You're all animals, yet your kind puts yourselves above all. Oh my, what a plot twist. Who would have known that the concept of empathy applies only to your fellow humans? It never truly ceases to amaze me how you humans love to make a mountain out of a molehill. You'll never understand. How can you know the sadness of losing someone if you and Pythias were all connected? Okay, so kind of like a... Oh hey, I saw this game on Steam today. It was under popular with friends. When I guess the friend in question, it was me! Hello Nia, how are you doing today? Hope your day's been good. Thank you for passing by. It was me. Definitely me. Definitely. But yeah, I was gonna explain like this line of dialogue was like a reference to the last game. When it was mentioned that Pythias, like that race or that thing, you know, were like connected. They all shared the same consciousness and stuff. So that's what it's calling back to. And united you stayed even when somebody died. For us, when somebody dies, the connection is lost forever. Do you really think it was always this way? That old Pythias willingly gave up their very egos for the sake of becoming one with everybody? Raid laughs. It echoes throughout the mind space. Stay in the fog if you wish to. Isn't it safer like that? Although I would love to converse more, it looks like it's time for you to open your eyes. Wow. Who can it be at this hour? We woke up. That's so woke. Was it here? Okay, forget. Is it around here? This is just school. Open the... Okay. Yeah, let's open it. Why, sure is good evening. No, it can't be. Since when did you start to use doors, Umbrella Man? I figured it'd be nice to be polite once in a while. Especially since I'm using this vessel. Let's have some tea, shall we? Sure. Come in. Now, what's with the suspicious look? I've merely come for a friendly chat. You see, I've received no orders from my employer recently, so I took this chance to have a small vacation. So you're slacking off? Don't put it in such an unsightly way. Believe me, even a workaholic like me can't let this opportunity pass by. After all, such a chance comes once in eternity. Umbrella Man chuckles. Knuckles. At his own words. Wonderful, isn't it? I suppose it is. You always seem so busy. And believe me, I truly am. But enough about me. How's school? Well, I helped a classmate today. Oh, you needn't have. Why so? I'll spare you the details, but there's something I know for a fact. That boy was destined to die in that alleyway. That's just cruel. See, he is a good person. He doesn't deserve it. It's not about deserving, my dear. It's just that his sole existence threatens this world. I put it that way. As long as he exists, this route is doomed for a bad ending, no matter what you or your beloved puppeteer do. I hope I made myself clear. Anyhow, I'm glad to see you in high spirits despite your worsening condition. Is it that bad? It wouldn't be an exaggeration if I answered with a yes. The circles under your eyes have gotten darker, skin color more pale than ever. Have you been eating properly? I don't feel like it recently. My, you have a doctor living under one roof with you? Why don't you pay him a visit? Or are you afraid to admit your condition has been worsening even more? You're right. I really should. Yet you haven't done so. I don't want to cause anyone any more trouble. So that's the reason you're reluctant to take measures. I see. Oh, youth. I used to be young too once, you know? It sounds weird when you say it. Wearing a A boy's face. Oh my gosh. Hush, this is merely a vessel, after all. Pay it no mind. Anyhow, friendly chat aside, recently the number of abnormalities in this dimension has been increasing. Screens and door locks malfunctioning, world expanding, people missing, a living hell. Do you know anything in regards to that matter? Have anything to tell me, perhaps? Well, the Oracle has. My, don't tell me the slumbering god has awoken. So woke. Might it be that your body has begun to collapse under the pressure of the Oracle's corpse rotting inside of you? And you put it in such a light-hearted tone, I'm almost not worried of what'll eventually happen to me. Death is merely a release, my dear. Still, leaving this world might be too early for me, sir. Umbrella Man shrugs. Well, it is your choice, as it was your choice to stop taking the pills. I don't need those anymore. Right, you don't. Just keep it in mind that the Oracle is no longer the divine being you met 3 years ago. For it's not but the rotting corpse of a god, no longer sentient nor self-aware, with your very mind given it shape. A parasite of your mind. The Volk's love virus has reached RPG Maker visual novels that have become the psychological turmoil too. Exactly. That's what my employer would say anyway. And look at the time, I am afraid I must leave, or your humble puppeteer was called me for robbing you of sleep hours. That's true, she needs sleep, Bree. Right, Mr. Seth? Looks at the camera. Ha ha ha. See you, Umbrella Man. Stay well. Umbrella Man leaves. Okay. Let's save. We're having sad EPAs. There. I need some water. Hang on. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Okay. Let's go back to sleep. I fall asleep the moment my head hits below. I envy you. Welcome back, Miss Wiltshire. Sorry, I don't feel like talking. That's so. Well then, I wouldn't burden you with conversations. Instead, how about a bedtime story? And, don't stand so far away. Come sit beside me. Sorry, I'm not very comfortable around you. Oh shit, okay, that's pretty funny. Is that so? Well, there's no helping it. It's all a dream, remember, so make yourself at home. I reluctantly sit beside Frey. Now, back to the story. Do you know of the tale of Ink and Paper Princess? Yeah, that was the story that we were reading last game, which means like 5 years ago. In our land during the pre-Oracle era, it was a part of a psychology test. It was made to be unfinished, and the one who read it had to write the ending themselves. It's surprising how much one can learn about another person just by having them write a few sentences. That is true. Want to listen to my own version? I don't have the other choice, do I? So much for free will, right? Well then. A pitiful ink-black princess that looked for minds alike who ended up in prison of Paper Kingdom. But the story didn't end here. Time passed and Paper Princess herself came to visit the prisoner. The two became acquaintances shortly after, and Ink Princess was freed from imprisonment. Ink Princess taught Paper Princess writing, and no paper in the city was blank anymore. They obtained power known as knowledge. Paper Princess couldn't be happier. Yet having spent so much time with Ink Princess, she became stained with Ink Princess' pitch black color. Day by day, Paper Princess became more and more soaked in jet black ink, until she was indistinguishable from the Ink Princess herself. That would be the end of the story. She fell asleep, huh? By the way, hello there, Mr. Seth. Is that how Miss Wiltshire calls you? Ooh, what a joke. You must be thinking that you're in control. What are you even here for, I wonder? You aren't even supposed to exist in this world. I know you must be looking for answers, but I'm afraid you won't be getting any. Because you see, Miss Wiltshire is an unreliable narrator. Eek! Actually, I want to cough too. Hang on just a sec. There we go. I am so Charlotte coded. Anyway, it's getting worse. What time is it? Oh no. Henry hates when I'm late. Henry, use the word omnicube work. Of course, silly. I didn't actually read what we said. Skipping school is against the rules. You should know better than anyone. Today we will get up, go to school, and go back to sleep, remember? If you say so. I don't want to go. Anyway, welcome to Warp Omnicube. Warp to school grounds. Yes. Thank you. And so we get to school fairly easily. Henry doesn't even turn her head in my direction. Miss Warhol? I lightly tap her shoulder. Henry finally turns around. She's on the verge of tears. Charlotte Wiltshire. Yes? Why didn't you come to eat lunch with me yesterday? I waited and waited and waited. Until everyone left. Until the bell rang. But you never came. Henry began staring up again. I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't quite myself yesterday. I went home straight after that happened. No. Henry locks me in a hug, hiding her face in my sweater. Her hold is so strong I can barely breathe. I thought you didn't want to spend time with me anymore. I thought that you hated me. I thought... Dude waited for 2 minutes and is doing all this over it. I bet Henry said, there's no way that could happen, right? Just don't abandon each other. Yet you did the opposite, you liar. Please forgive me, I won't do that anymore. Do you promise? I promise. You have to swallow 1,000 needles if you break it. Shit. Okay, go. Oh man. Oh shit. I forgot about these. Escape. I don't want to socialize right now. I'm having an emotional moment. Shit. I didn't read. Today's topic is the world. Wow. The house is the world. Elements changing their co-location on a monthly basis. The house has 11 floors in total, with its structural using elevators and warp technology. All transportation in the house is carried through. The food in the house is generated by omnicubes. The waste is disposed of by omnicubes. The materials necessary for production are generated by omnicubes. Okay. You know, I'm not too bad at this. Okay, hang on. It is speculated that the 11th floor is populated entirely by omnicubes. whose intelligence exceeds humanity's by 400%. Gok? No, Gok. That was a bad joke. Let's... Not again. That was a bad joke. Are you okay, Miss Wilshire? Cough, cough. I'm alright. I just need to use the bathroom. You may go. Let's skip school. Oh, let's skip class. I mean, where's the bathroom? Do we have a bathroom? Is this a changing room? Yeah, then no, that's not it. Bathroom. We have to go to another floor to use the bathroom. Really bad structure. First floor. Okay, where the fuck is the bathroom, man? That's the garden, the principal, and the nursery. So, third floor? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. Library. Yeah, let's go. Talk to people, you know? A lovely girl is talking to me on a lovely day. I'm so happy. Well, you should be, you know? Anyway, let's read the books. How I became successful by procrastinating. Quantum physics in pictures. How to peel an apple without hurting yourself. 99 reasons you shouldn't leave home after school. XX15. Unconventional ways to use internal organs. Mathematics. Well, that's kind of an iconic title, not gonna lie. Library catalog. Why you should say no to learning by heart. Get a job by playing abs. One reason you should stay outside after school. XX16. How to treat canteen food poisoning. Delicious warm soup recipes. I see. I like this. It looks really cool. Minimalistic, but in a nice way. Not that it's bad inherently, but you know. I support you in anything you do. Good luck. Yeah, and this is where I took that expression from. I support you in anything you do, you know? Good luck. Yep, thank you. Can I take a photo with you? I want it framed on my bedside. No. I wish that I was as cute as you are. Me too. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Am I worthy of talking to you? Well, no. Socialization is the key to see another day. This is ripped up. There isn't anything to do here, though. Nope. Okay, and that's the bathroom. Comfort room. To provide a better experience without any interruptions, your body is perceived in four-dimensional format in the comfort room. Talk without worrying about appearances. Chill without being anxious about being looked at. Kinda peak? Not gonna lie. It's a bit disturbing to think that I appear as a pyramid to these people. That's four-dimensional perception for you. Everyone's a pyramid. Let's not disturb anyone. Okay. This is really cool as well. Oh, I never read this, huh? It's a painting by a famous artist. Oh, okay, that's it. Not groundbreaking. Okay, let's go to the bathroom. Hey, hello. Oh, yeah, I guess I should. The tab doesn't work. Okay, cool. I vomit into the sink. It becomes black from the ink. I noticed C standing by the sink nearby. My head must have been spinning so much that I didn't notice him. C washes his hands and face again and again, frantically pressing the soap dispenser button over and over. Bars. Yeah. I carefully place a hand on his shoulder. It stiffens at the touch. Stop it. You'll get blisters on your hands. I can't. I've washed off most of the soup, but I still feel dirtied. Dirtied? Soup? My fellow students smashed my head into a warm soup. Oh, it must have felt horrible. Yes. In fact, everything I touch feels contaminated. I just can't shake off the feeling of disgust. I see. Suddenly conscious of myself, I removed my hand from C's shoulder. How about you? You don't look well. I've known better days, I have to admit. But I'll manage. Seth is there for me. Is that so? Oh, the lesson has ended. I left my bag there. See you later. I wave to C. He waves back with a little uncertainty, as if testing the new gesture. Me when I get a new Fortnite expression. Where to? It was second floor, I think. Let's get our bag. Our god is a loser. Yeah, but he's really pretty. my bag's gone. What is it, Miss Wiltshire? I'm very sorry. I can't find my belongings. The class laughs. Maybe someone accidentally took it. Excuse me, I'll go look for it. Teacher, can I go too? Why would you, Miss Warhol? Because I want to help, of course. Two heads are better than one. Okay, you can go. Henry runs to me with a happy grin. I'll help, Charlie. Thank you, Henry. I appreciate it. Yeah. Your task. Look for the bag. Look for the body. Let's take the elevator. I kind of know where it is already. So there's not much to it. We already talked to everyone here and here. Let's just go directly. This song reminds me of T-E-I-N, teen. Oh, you should send me their stuff then, because I do like this song. I know that this is Eric Satie's, I don't know how to pronounce the actual song name. Nojin? No, Noji. I don't know. But yeah, it's an Eric Satie song. The end is nigh. Oh, the game. Gotcha. Okay, I'll look into it. I mean, I look it up. Dignopity, I think. I don't know. It's like Nojin. Hang on. Let me let me actually write it. I think it's the third. I'm not sure. Go outside. Yes. Let's look outside. Charlie, are these yours? I don't know. All the pencils and pens are covered in mud. Look, it's yours too, right? This textbook costs a lot. There's another textbook. I wonder who did this. Ah, and I like this notebook. The pages are completely soaked. Stop it. I don't want to socialize. Oh, actually, I don't want to socialize. I want to see what skills Henry has. Maybe there was some kind of misunderstanding. There's no way it is. Yeah, no, that's kind of true. There's no way. Henry picks up another notebook. Did I do something wrong? No, Charlotte, you did it. No, you could never. Even the pages of my book of truth are torn out. Even though I worked so hard on keeping it tidy. Those bastards, how could they do this to you? I think it's some kind of mistake. Okay. Like I said, it's okay. Unforgivable. Enough of this. I'll report it to the teacher. Henry leaves before I could protest any further. Looks like we've found everything. I don't feel like going to class anymore. Let's go home, Seth. I'm home. Charlotte. Dang it. She's my daughter, man. I can't do this to my daughter. What the fuck? Took you long and... Hey, what happened? I think it would be like... Nose... and no sin. Okay, cool, I like it. Or like no sin. No sin, I don't know. No sin. Oh, yeah. Sounds good, sounds good, sounds good. Something wrong? You're covered in blood. Don't worry, it must be mine. That's exactly what I'm worried about, stupid. We need to see Huxley now. Nothing important, really. Uncle's rule. No objections from the sick. Felix clumsily drags me to the basement stairs, tugging me by the sleeve. What were you doing even? I talked to God today. Oh no, this looks worse than I thought. Might as well check your brain function too. Should I start with good or bad news? Just kidding, I was planning to tell you the good news first anyway. Well, good news is that I know what it is. Bad news is that it's nearly incurable. I see. So what exactly are these, Uncle? Heart wounds, as I like to call them. This kind of disease is quite common for those in their adolescent period, just like you are now. When you're stressed, anxious, or hurt by words and actions of others, these wounds inflicted upon you will manifest as scars on your body, mostly on your arms to be more specific. It's not lethal, but it'll cause you some minor inconveniences. The good side to this disease is that although your body will become vulnerable, your mind will receive less damage. Isn't that wonderful? I suppose so. There's nothing to laugh about. Now, don't be so harsh. Can't you see our little miss already has a weak immunity to her environment? Whatever. I'm getting back to work. Do forgive him. No, I'm not angry. It's just that I don't understand why he is. He must be worried about you. Am I wrong? Shouldn't be. I don't deserve that. He must be thinking otherwise. Take care, little one, will you? Worry not. Seth will make sure of it. I'm sure he will. Good night, Dr. Huxley. Sorry for troubling you at this hour. It's nothing. Remember my clinic's motto? Healthy people are not welcome here. Other, feel free to visit when you're sick. For now, I'll get back to work. Your social stamina has increased. Go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Yeah. There's like a red pixel here. Kinda drive me crazy. I'm not hallucinating, am I? It's gonna kill me, man. I think it's like 2 pixels. Let's save. A hideous smell is coming from the kitchen. I tried the door handle, it's locked. Is anybody in here? Dear girl, I don't think it's a good time to enter right now. Aiden, is that you? What happened? Mr. Vanna decided to take up cooking. And right now his cooking is destroying everything in sight. I see. I won't hinder you. Oh. Bathroom is same as before. This place is same as before, so let's just go to sleep. This is the same as before as well, yeah. Me at the kitchen! Yeah! Good night, Seth. Rise and shine! Wakey wakey! Ray waltzes around the room. As you can see, I've done some rearrangements in this place. Hasn't it become lovely? I'll do something about the fog too. Also, I brought you clothes. Put your hands up, and voila! Now we're one of a kind, haha. Frey. Yes? What are all these books doing here? Let's call it a mind library. You see, memories are stories from the past that we retell to ourselves. Once they're gone, you're no longer the person you used to be. But I'm drifting away from the point. Stories are meant to be kept in books, right? Many books make a library. There, you can find every memory, every feeling, every action you've done or considered doing. All possibilities are written down right here. Some stories are better off being forgotten, however. I've selected a variety of especially interesting memory journals for you. Feel free to read them if you feel like it. Even if your memory is still fresh, I believe your puppeteer will be delighted to know more about people you've associated with. Oh, cool. You get to choose, I think. Blue pill or red pill? Ray's reading a book, humming something under his nose. Which one was the cool one? I don't remember. Let me drink some water. It was the red pill, no? I think it was the red one. I don't know. How I Met Bennett and Huxley. And which one is it? How I Met Aiden. Okay, let's go for this one for now. I was 8. On one of the days when I was home alone, they appeared out of nowhere at my doorstep. There was small, rhythmic knocking at first. Knock knock, knock knock knock. Knock knock, knock knock knock. Repeating over and over again. I knew I shouldn't open the door. Mother told me not to do so no matter what. Good children don't disobey their parents. Knock knock. When I was scared of the unknown, I crawled under the bed to hide beside the monsters beneath it. I felt safe among them. As time passed, the knocking got louder and louder and louder until I couldn't bear it anymore. I was adamant on staying under the bed until morning comes. Then I heard the door opening with a click sound. Someone came in. My room had no lock, so I ran to the bathroom. However, I was too slow. A figure in a hazmat suit covered my mouth. Another hand curled around me in an iron hold. Shh, the intruder whispered. Don't make a sound. Another figure had a mask on, the one plague doctors from horror movies would wear. He spoke like a doctor, in an understanding, polite voice. We are sorry to interrupt you, but I am afraid we have no place to go in this cold. And the other households would turn to express quite an inadequate reaction to our humble plea for shelter. After being turned down so many times, we figured we'd force our way in. You see, we're so very tired. Do you live alone? Oh, do you live alone? The person in hazmat suit asked in a harsh tone, hissing at me. No, was my simple answer, in a voice hoarse from fear. I thought of Umbrella Man and his quiet presence. Oh, okay. And his quiet presence in the room, and how good would it be if he appeared sooner? It was nothing like these violent strangers. Alright. Are you good at keeping secrets, little one? The doctor asked. The only option I had was to nod in approval. Great. Bennett dear, if you would be so kind, do release the child. She is no threat. You're too trusting, the other grumbled. Am I? The taller person let out a loud laugh, sending shivers down my spine. You see, I am a doctor, he continued. Figures. However, my stay in this place is highly confidential, so I wouldn't like anyone on our tail. Please do respect that and keep our stay here a secret. If you don't, I'll kill your parents. Then it said in a casual tone, as if it wasn't a threat. Father doesn't come home these days, I replied, saddened by the fact. Sorry. Is your mother then? That settles it, the doctor beamed. Now, little one, accompany us to the bathroom, for I am so awfully hungry I could eat a human. The smaller man elbowed him. Ouch, sorry, that was a joke. A bad one. The doctor quickly backtracked. In the morning I found that you peacefully sleeping in the bathtub, having eaten all of the soap and shampoo on the shelves. Bennett and Dr. Hackley. Yahoo! The next day they settled in the basement, and a week later I was doing all kinds of errands for their research, collecting bugs, buying a year's supply of soap with the funds in my money jar, and helping to carry out bags with unknown contents on a daily basis. Of course I made sure Mom never ever went to the basement at night. Umbrella Man appeared weeks later, only to pat my forehead and reassured me that he'd keep an eye on them. Memory end. Oh, okay, we get to read both of them. Okay. How I Met Aiden. I was 9. It was during Christmas when I hid under the sofa in order to catch Santa Claus. Santa Claus with a rope and a bottle of chloroform. The one who came through the fireplace wasn't Saint Nicholas, but a horned creature instead. Really good art. Really good. I like it. Come out, mischievous one. I can see you, he called. Unwillingly, I had to comply. Comply? What? Hiding the chloroform behind my back. You're not Santa Claus, I declared, a bit disappointed. I am widely known by the name of Krampus, the beast answered, proud of himself. So Santa won't come, I sighed, sulking even more. Santa Claus brings gifts to good children only. I come to punish those who misbehaved, the beast continued. But I'm a good girl, I declared confidently. And may I ask why you feel this way? Mom says so. Even though she barely sees you, how can she make that statement? Mom's always right. She also says not to talk to strangers, I added, pouting. In a swift movement, I brought a chloroform-soaked towel to the creature's face. Seconds later, he was sprawled on the floor, motionless. It's a pity you're not Santa Claus, I exclaimed, hovering over him. Slowly, I dragged the body down the stairs to the basement. What's the commotion about? 2 figures peeked out of the dissection room's doorframe. It was Bennett and a co-worker of his, Florence. You bought friends. Bought? You brought friends. Why didn't you say earlier? Ever since he found a new bright yellow hazmat suit, it was no longer called B12. Bennett was constantly in a great mood. There were barely any signs of the moody person he used to be. Mind helping me a bit? I smiled, sweating. Sure, what do you want to do with this? Dissecting, researching, eating perhaps? Bennett asked mischievously. No, I want to become friends. How do you plan to do that? Lawrence gave me a worried look. I looked at the ceiling, as if the answers were there. Make him sign a contract, maybe? Perhaps I was a mischievous child after all. Memory end. Cool stuff. Hello, Freight. Perhaps you would like to join me in reading, Miss Wiltshire? Accept. Freight Shackles. Alright. I'm rereading an anthology of Greek myths. Have you read the story of Hades and Persephone? Actually, no, my bad. I haven't. They say that Hades, the god of the underworld, captured the beautiful Persephone, the goddess of springtime. But I believe it was Persephone who captured Hades, and his heart and mind belonged to none other than her since the moment they met. Which was quite rare for a Greek god, considering. Even though the pomegranate I would like to say pomegranate seeds Persephone ate are sure to return to underworld for half a year. She was allowed to live on the surface for the rest of the time. Just like you come back here only during the dream state. Or is this comparison too much of a stretch? I do tend to get carried away with words. Oh my, seems like someone's falling asleep already. Sleep well, princess. Day 6. Are you alright? It's nothing, don't worry. I just need to wash my face, that's all. Today too, we'll get up, go to school, and go back to sleep. The bathroom. Save, how much time? 1 hour 42. Not much, not much. The same here. So, bathroom. Is there any change here in the kitchen? Oh, hey, look at them. Hello. Axley and Aiden had a heated discussion about something involving particles in dark matter. Cool stuff. Okay, to bathroom now. Alright, Bennett. Bennett? Oria! Oh, it's just you, hi. It's rare seeing you without the mask. It's easier to blend with the crowd in it, and safer considering the environment I work in. Does your face still hurt? A bit, not much. Not to the point of being unable to sleep anyway. Ever since Henry removed the eyes from my internal organs, I've been just fine. Apparently these orbs don't like when soap gets into them. You need to use the sink, right? Yes, I've been coughing up ink lately. Ink, huh? Ink-ka. Maybe you should collect it? We can make a fortune on selling ballpoint pens. Haha. Alrighty, I have to run. Gotta finish my business in the violet room before Game of Chairs starts. Right. Bennett, seemingly satisfied with his financial proposal, leaves the bathroom. I wash my mouth and face until the ink stains become barely visible. Now that's better. Alright. There's something I want to get before we go to school. Visit Felix. Game of Chairs. Anything different here? Nerb. Look. Yeah. Shit, motherfucker. I remember now that you have to use the key shift to run, but that also skips the dialogue. Anyhow. Yeah, basically she wanted to ask for something, so she said good morning, he said good morning, yep. Well, yes, do you have a spare pair of gloves? Oh, what for? A friend. Well, not a mutual friend, but an unrequited friend, rather. Don't tell me it's that god guy. Yes! He doesn't like germs, apparently. The god has mesophobia, huh? Why am I even surprised? Here you go. I acquired a pair of gloves. Thank you. Yes, what a wonderfully helpful person I am. Now mind your business. See you later. Harp to school, find C before class. Cool. No issue, I'm working. Yep. I know that. Okay, so bathroom is the same. Oh yeah, violent room. Violent room. A do not disturb sign is hanging on the door. It's open. Okay, so this is one of the few insta deaths that you get in this game. Compared to the previous one, to the previous episode, it's a lot less like that. And even this one is like kind of obvious, like violent room, do not disturb sign. Then it said that he would be working at the violent room. You kind of know that it's gonna happen. So you, like, basically safe before getting in there, I hope. Yeah, let's take a look. And it's not even an instant death either. Oh. Bennett seems occupied. That's your Bennett? Sure. I raised my voice. Bennett? Ah! Bennett suddenly turns around with a chainsaw still in his hands. And we fucking get killed like that. Before I know it, my insides spill on the floor. Man, don't start on me like that. No one ever reads warning signs these days, do they? That end, do not disturb. Yep. Okay, we may load. Yep, okay, so that's what happens. What happens if you do not disturb them, though? Red Bozo. For real. Hello, Shu, how are you doing? Thank you for passing by. I appreciate you. Alright, okay, so that's what happens. Cool. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Piano room, let's play it. We cannot. I hate this game. Okay, so on here. Alright, let's just go to school. Let's just go to school. Oh, okay. I guess I can just use the warp omnicube. Yep. Didn't let me use the door for some reason. Okay, so we are here. Oh, right. We have to see C. We had to go look for C before class. Okay, and he was... From what I remember, he was back at the library. So, that's elevator to the 3rd floor. Charlie! Henry? Henry practically throws herself at me. A wide smile is plastered on her face. I guess. I've missed you. Hey, let's go feed the Mac cats before class. The stray ones? So the rumor was true? Yes, they're in the garden. Come on, let's buy them food. Although I forgot my wallet. Again. It's okay, I can buy it. Really? What a relief. Let's go. Alright, lead the way. Guess I'll have to find you later. Buy food and go to the garden. Alright. So 2nd floor to the canteen. Healthy food. Junk food. Oh, I barely have any money. It's okay, let's settle for the cheap stuff then. Acquired junk food. Bow. Wow. Oh yeah, let's get a fight to see Andris' skills. Initiating socialization with mutilated student. Okay. Let's smile to them. I guess. Skills. Blackmail. One-hit killer. Oh, I love that. One-hit killer. Which part of the body do I talk to first, I wonder? Socialization successful. Let's go. Garden. Go outside? Yes. Slay girl. Girl boss. Meow. Me. Meow. Aww. The Mac cat's nozzle against my hands. No need for formalities, I'm just a mere human. I bring out the snacks we brought. Today's special flavor is failure and impending doom. Mac cats hastily eat with eagerness. Good cats. Let's visit them the next time too. Sure. Now then, let's go back and change for PE class, shall we? Sorry, there's something I have to do before the lessons start. But I'm here. What other business can you have? It won't take long, I promise. Is that so? Well then, go on. I won't wait for you. Damn. This game is so out of touch with its audience. Why would a game ever want to go outside? For real. It's not like other games, you know? Like, look at Psy, for example. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of like bad design if you ask me. Okay. Who would ever want to go to school anyway? So yeah, third floor. And it was library. There we go. Here you go. Hello, Steve. Steve puts down the book he was reading when he sees me. Hi there. Hello. Oh, that was a bit too dry, wasn't it? Hello. Yeah, that's better. Is he? Sort of. I'm gathering information on this world. My memories are incredibly out of order, which is a great inconvenience. But all I could find were illustrated manuals for express weight loss and lists of ways to become a billionaire by clicking pop-up ads. There's also a collection of must-read classics that nobody will ever read. It hardly helped with the organization of my mindscape, but was an entertaining read anyway. Perhaps the school library isn't the place you should turn to. Yes, perhaps I should have taken the leaflets they were handing out on my way here. If you wanted knowledge on sales in supermarkets, then absolutely. No, why don't I... Oh, well, okay. Why don't I give you my notes? I hastily bring out the Book of Truth from my bag. It's just my theories and observations, though. They're a bit silly. Here, you can have it. He reaches out, only to stop midway. His breathing hitches. Sorry. I can't accept it after all. Why so? No, it's because it's not clean, right? I'm really sorry. Don't worry about it. How about I tell you everything I know? And this is a really funny, silly part. Because she got the globes for him, right? Because he's germophobic? Isophobic? I don't know. So she got the globes for him, but instead of like offering the globes and giving him the book, she's like, how about I tell you everything I know? Silly girl, you just wanted to talk to him. Oh, from what I understand. Ah, that would be kind of you. Then it's a promise. There's something I can give you in return. You don't have to, really. I want to. Here. Acquire notebook from C. I write stories, you see? Perhaps you'll find it interesting. You can throw it away after you've read it. Don't worry, I'll keep it. Ah, I almost forgot. I brought you these. I hand the globes to C. You said you didn't like touching things, did you? C looks dumbfounded for a moment. Are these for me? Do you see someone else here? Well, there's actually like a little guy in the left corner, but no, it's just thank you. You really needn't have done so much for me. Don't say that. I'm happy to be of help to you. Sorry, I have to run. We have PE class today. See you, see. See you. To the changing room. She continues flipping through books. Doesn't look like this information will ever become useful. Perhaps it will though. You never know. Where to? Second floor. To the changing room. My locker is the last one on the upper right. Something soft here, Seth. Yeah. Hello, it's been forever. Rum. Hello. So happy to see you. How's your day been? Thank you for passing by. I appreciate you. Something about this changing room is off. I'm not sure what though. Maybe it's the JoJo's colors. Or the look outside meat monster. I'm not sure. Let me drink some water though. Accidentally slept till sunset and I have a headache. Oh, it'd be like that. It'd be like that, huh? Oh, let me cough. Oh, there we go. Really ashamed though about the headache. Yeah, make sure to hydrate yourself. I say as I drink some water. Okay. Now I am so ready to continue. Okie dokie. And can we get out of here? Okay, it doesn't interact with it. There's a locking sound in the distance. It's really locked. It must be that the teacher accidentally locked me in. Monsters! Let's rewind. Sorry, let's save. Hello. Ah! The oddities push me down to the ground. As I rip apart my body parts, I cough out a considerable amount of ink black matter. Just what is... cough. This? I'm suffocating. Isn't there somebody? Ink kept flowing and flowing out of my mouth, completely flooding the room. In a moment, all went black. Shire, wake up, sleepyhead. Ray? Finally awake, I see? Just look at this warped reality bubble. The universe is expanding. Am I dreaming? Not this time. You're perfectly awake. But you're here. Do believe me, I'm as puzzled as you are. I see. They say going through the looking glass is a classic symbol for dissociating from reality. Does that apply to you too? I don't know. Oh well, maybe I'm teasing you too much? Anyhow, it doesn't look like we'll be leaving anytime soon. I wish there was something to read. You're the type to read labels in food stores, huh? Might as well be. Oh, what shall we do? Feeling adventurous yet? It's better than sitting here. Let's look around. There ain't much to interact with, so... Triple face mirror. Use? Yeah. Another room. Double face mirror. What to do? Let's use it. See where it takes us back to the beginning, so... We use it. And then we turn it around. There's a red switch behind the mirror. Use it? Yep. Red switch activated. And now we use it. And this is what? Double face mirror. So we turn it around again. There's a white switch behind the mirror. Use it. White switch activated. And now we use it. Oh. Oh. The hell? Oh, okay, there we go. Oh yeah, and this is one of the puzzles. Okay, so let's try to do it with logic and brains. But I've never... Okay, I don't remember completing this by myself. I'm not sure. So anyway, we have 1, 2, 3. So the next one would be like something that has 4 shapes. And this one has 1, 3, 4. So it's not like logical in amount, I guess. But like in direction, this goes like right. Then this goes up right. Then this goes up. So the next one would be like up left, I guess. So we have 4 up left. So let me write that down actually. 4 up left. And now let's continue. I think it's this one, the one that I never understood. So it's not amount because they're all the same. So it would have to be direction then, from what I understand, right? So we have right, and then we have up, down, and then we have up. So you would say that the next one would be like right again, but this time with the blank part on top, I think. Hang on, which picture should complete the row? Right. No, okay, so there isn't a right one with a blank part on top. So yeah, this is the one that I got like confused with. But let's solve the other ones for now. I forgot to interact with these. Which picture? Something that has 4. So it would be 2. The first one is number 2. I wrote it down. Isn't that Catel's intelligence test? Seems fairly easy. I passed one before. Then I'll leave it to you. But I haven't. I don't think. Which picture? It was up left. So 1, I guess. 1, 3, 4, and it's like up left, and it's 5. I guess it makes some kind of sense. So the second one would be 1. So we have 2, 1. And then we have this one. Okay, so. We have this. Goes to the right with a blank part, like okay, let's think of this as a Pokemon ball. I would say Pokeball. Pokeball, I don't know. So this is like straight, kind of. And then you turn it to the right, like you turn it clockwise. And it still makes sense because the blank part is still the under part, right? But then you have this, and the blank part is the over part. Like it's not the under part, or in any case you flipped it, right? So, the hell does this mean? So we have this. Do we have this is confusing. Okay. Let me think again. I feel like I need some paper to draw this, to write this down. I don't know. We have the under part, which is the blank part. It's flipped, like rotated. But then it's flipped horizontally, I think. Or vertically. Vertically, that's what I mean. So then it's flipped vertically. And Gosh, dude. This is crazy. Okay, so okay. Hang on. Okay. Right. Okay. So now we have to find one where the upper part would be the blank thingy, right? So 1 matches that criteria. I think. Yeah, 1 matches that criteria. And then 2 doesn't. 3 doesn't. 4 doesn't. 5 does match it. So we have like 1 and 5. It's either one of those. I'm not sure what the pattern is, but I know that there's like a here the blank is under part, then we have the upper part and upper part. So it's either 1 or 5. So let's see, the pattern is that it, like, the other part of the pattern would be that it's rotated clockwise. So maybe it's counterclockwise here. It goes from being straight up to well, they're both clockwise. They both move to the right. Number 1 and 5, so well, I think it's 1. I would say that it's 1. So let's try 2 1 1. Because basically, okay, so this rotates, right? But it doesn't rotate like a quarter or 2 quarters. It's like 1 quarter and an octave. And an 8th part. I don't know. Okay, so basically we have it like here at, what is it? 0 degrees, right? I don't know how to say this in English. So 0 degrees on the first picture, then it's like minus something. And I think 1 matches that. So let's try that, you know? 2 1 1. Confirm? Oh shit, no. Okay. We're sorry, your IQ is too low for the next test. I hate this. I hate this game. So maybe it's 215? Did we even save? Ah shit, okay. Oh. Okay. So let's try 215. We have to turn it. So red switch, we press it and now we use it. Same here. Turn it. We activate it and then we use it. And this one we can just use it. Okay, so let's save this time. I love praise icon. I love it. Look at him. So smug. So happy. Alright, let's try 215. 215. Oh shit, what the fuck is it then? The hell is it? So yeah, let's try to find something that rotates a quarter and an 8th part. Octave. I'm not sure. So quarter. It would be like the lower right corner, kind of. So it could be 1 or 4. Let's try 4. 2 1 4. So that's what it was. But it doesn't really make any sense. Anyway, whatever. Let's save. Okay. Okay, so this puzzle is actually a lot harder than the other one. I already know the answer, but it's pretty tough to to figure out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? We have 6 mirrors kind of. And each one has its code. So 15693, 75689, 51238, 17335, 49729, 91677. So that's all for that room. We go to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Also, I really love the colors. 15693, 74445, 35558, 22269, 69995, 77555. Alright, so that's all for this room. That's where we input the code, so let's take a look at that later. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mirrors. 15693, 34575, 53789, 96296, 64299, 95721. That's all for that room. There we go into this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mirrors again. 15693, 37455, 51659, 93156, 63579, 91357. So that's all for the rooms, and now we get into the code. Mirror to reflection room. Input number. We have 6 digits, right? Nothing happens. This is too difficult. Is it? I've already solved the puzzle though. Then how about inputting the number? As much as I want to aid you, Miss Wiltshire, I humbly refuse. It's far more fun to watch your cute puppeteer struggle. You Minnie! Sorry, Seth, I can't be of much help. Don't even apologize. The answer is right under their nose anyway. So yeah, basically all those numbers that I gave you from each mirror, they actually don't mean anything. And I know that many people have like taken their sweet time here. Kinda crazy. Yeah, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyway, memory 1, feminine. Go into the mirror. Dear girl, I saw your eyes sparkle when you saw this dress in the making. Want to try it on? I don't think I'm cut out for dresses, Aiden. Why so? What I see before me is a fair young lady. Why wouldn't a dress suit you? Look, it looks like it was made to be worn by you. So wear it proudly. Okay, I'll try to. Also, you should let your hair grow. Wouldn't it look weird? Believe me, it wouldn't. You'll make a wonderful lady when you grow up. Memory end. Memory 2. Individuality. Go into the mirror. Oh, you're flattering me. No, it's my pleasure. What, you want to hear about Pythias again? Such a curious drone you are. Well. The Pythias, the ancient race. The females of our kind go by the name Freya, males are called Frey. Were we always just meet dolls, mere containers for the Oracle? No, we weren't. Never were. When the Oracle appeared, the world divided into 2 factions. The globalists, who wanted their minds to become one with everyone, and individualists, who were against that. We, the individualists, started the God Hand to get rid of the Oracle and globalists alike. Why, would you ask? To prevent the death of ego. Death of individuality would have meant death of all creativity and culture, and we wanted to prevent that by all means. But globalists were stronger. They outnumber us and gave their egos for the Oracle to take on silver platter. They've accepted the Oracle. That's when individualists started to commit mass suicides, refusing to give in. Our downfall began quickly, so we ran like cowards. Isolated ourselves from the world just to stay ourselves to the very end. No wonder many went crazy. Okay, no wonder many went crazy. So this may indicate the origin for the white-haired Freya in the last episode. The one who wanted to play hide and seek and would kill us if we didn't kill her before, like, before that, yeah. We became paranoid of every sound in the space we inhabited. So we built traps, mazes, puzzles, everything to hold back the intruders. I can't beg you not to hold grudges against any of us. We're a sick, sick nation. And I feel like the end is soon, my loyal friend. Or perhaps it's already come, and all that was left were recordings of her former glory, simulations of existence. Who knows? Perhaps that little Miss Intruder will bring about our end. Miss Intruder as in like Charlotte. So this is like right before Charlotte comes into this TV world in the happenings of episode 1. Yep. It's always something small that causes big things to happen. Remember, little drone. For all living beings, the Oracle is no god. It's nothing more than a parasite of our minds. While it seemingly granted our wish to connect, it was what destroyed us. The irony is that it probably isn't even aware of what it's doing. So that's the boy you've modeled my appearance after. Curious. Are they true? The things he said? Who knows? I barely possess any memories of my life before I woke up in your mind. That is why you can trust me, Miss Wiltshire. I am not your enemy. I want to believe you, Frey. But it seems like I don't know you at all. Last mirror. Memory 3. Decomposition. Go into the mirror. We're back? Okay, episode 1. Episode 1, everyone. This is 1. Thanks, science. Charlotte? Hey. Wake up, don't play dumb. So this is basically what happened after Charlotte became one with the god of the TV world. She's decomposing? No, this can't be happening. Wasn't the Oracle supposed to be dead? You know, Miss Wiltshire. Yes? I had a thought there. Which also may have been your thought, but that's beside the point. Maybe Mr. Honecker started distancing himself from you because he became afraid of you? Felix is not a coward. Is that so? Then perhaps afraid is a strong word. He's just not sure it's you anymore. You turn into a lump of meat right before his eyes. Wouldn't anyone have suspicions? Perhaps you're right. We can't go back to those days anymore. Ray sighs. It's all because you took pity on me. And now you're doomed to face the consequences. That's all there is. She did nothing wrong. She did nothing wrong. Leave? Okay, let's save. Article manipulating mirror. True effects available, it says. Use, misuse. Use. Okay. Transparency effect on. Misuse. Warping effect on. There we go. Now we're here. Gifting mirror. Use or misuse. Use. Gifting mirror on. Got candy from gifting mirror. Hooray! It seems to be lemon flavored. Lemon. Lemon? What the hell am I saying? Lemon flavored. I don't think it's lemon flavored, but I eat the candy. It tastes like chicken soup. That's horrible. And we were teleported because of it. Anyway. Question in mirror. Use question in mirror on. Which period was earlier? Paleolithic. Correct. I remember because I studied history of the arts. Yes. Oh, okay. I wake up to someone opening the door. Hello. Oh, so you were here? As I thought. It was weird that you never appeared after your class. Where did you get the keys? Surprisingly, all the doors open for me. Haha, as expected from God. Is something wrong? No, why? You're crying. Oh man. I love this game. I must have startled you. Huh? Oh. Why is it, I wonder? Maybe I'm just a little tired. Here. The boy stretches out his hand with a paper tissue in it. I felt red flowers bloom in my hands as I wiped my cheeks. I'm noticing... You know, I always knew I was inspired by Hello Charlotte in many different forms. But I really forgot about the scene, and I just noticed that I added something very similar to this story that I've written. Which is good. I like it. I like it that way. Oh yeah. The wounds are healing? Thank you, C, for coming to help. You're welcome. Oh, that was too dry. You're welcome. That's perfect. You should go ahead of me. There's something I need to take. Alright. Take care. Maybe. Thank you, Z. Well, C. Can I go back to class? Do I have to go back to class? I do have to. I don't think I have to. Yeah, no. Can I talk to the professor? Oh my god. Oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. I love it. Charlotte escapes socialization. Yep. Okay, so this is why like these games are so special to me, like the Hello Charlotte series. That's why I plan to play them through many sessions until it became like my birthday. But I think we're gonna finish them like sooner sooner than that. But it's still a gift nonetheless. What the hell did we have to do? Do we just have to go home? Perhaps so. What if we go to the roof though? Does something happen? Nah. I think we just have to go home. Was it on the second floor with a warp thing? Warp home? Yep. What do we do? Ow, ow, ow. Can't you be more gentle? Stop complaining when this one is your fault to begin with. Save me from this monster, human maggot. This monster's the one saving you right now, Bennett. Can you imagine? This specimen on my table got bitten by a mutant spider, and now he's doomed to have his leg covered in necrosis bites. Aren't you going to treat it? If you're going to blabber, I'm going to amputate it. But it's just a bite! Not to interrupt, but does that mean that there are spiders in the house? Ah, that. One of our workers accidentally broke the glass of a mutant terrarium, so we're still dealing with the consequences. But worry not, it should be clean by now. I think. Okay. Please don't move so much. But it's itchy. I'll stab you with a fork if you do. Yes, sir. Love his expression. Okay, nothing changed here. What about here? Herb. Yum. Mm-hmm. Shit, motherfucker. I skipped some dialogue. Hello, Florence. You look ready today. Hey, thanks. Thanks for helping me the other day. I brought something in return. Florence brings out a small cube. It's my Bennett Blake blackmail logs. I extracted some memories from his brain while he was asleep. Man, he really should cut down on soap. It makes him so hyperactive. He sleeps like a log afterwards. I've already made the spare copies of this, so perhaps one of these cubes will be useful to you. Acquire Bennett's memory cube. Thank you, but would you have trouble sleeping when Bennett finds out? Oh, he can come find me anytime. Based. Hey, I didn't want to leave the room. I wanted to talk to you. No, where did I put the newest sci-fi almanac? Okay. So we can read a couple of things. We have the notebook she gave us. So let's read that first. Okay, just... I wanted to John first, but yeah, let's go. There's a text titled The Story of Two Gods. Read it. Long, long ago, long before the universe was created, there were two. One was born with a power to create, a gift. The other was not. He only watched new creations come into life each passing day. So creator and observer they became. These were the names they gave each other. Every single thing became real the very moment creator thought of it. So he created, accidentally, chaotically, indiscriminately, while the observer arranged his creations into structures, giving them order. That's how the world was born. However, their bliss did not last long. Even after every single atom in the world was perfectly arranged, the gifted one continued to create, threatening all order that came into existence over billions of years. So, for the world to continue its existence, the Creator gave up his own life. I'll give you my power, he told his friend. Kill me and become the keeper of order in this world, he asked of his lifelong partner. The observer refused. How could he destroy the most important existence in the world? Please, the Creator begged. Save me before I become chaos in its pure form. The observer refused until the very last moment. Until Creator completely lost his mind, consumed by the growing chaos inside him. Unable to completely destroy him, the observer sealed the Creator along with the part of himself that cared for him deeply. That tiny fragment of him became this world's only God. The sealed world became the house, and the former Creator's existence became scattered all over the place. Oh, that's a beautiful story. Now memories. Is the memory cube? Yep. Oh, hey, go. Planet I was born on had two races living on it. Humans and other men. We looked the same, yet our roles in society were completely different. I was born as a designer baby in the laboratory of human resources. A B-type born to live on nutritional soap as a lab rat for testing cosmetics. All for the sole purpose of a sticker saying, safe for skin, approved by leading dermatologists, on a tiny tube of cream. Okay. A-types are the smart ones. They were fated to participate in intelligence tests and surprisingly parapsychology. We had this Paul guy appearing on the TV all the time, practicing match results and making weather forecasts. He died of overworking. E-types are good looking and have good stamina. They're used in commercials, the movie industry, and medical tests. T-types are the living stock. They're used for mass-producing meat products and candles. Pieces of clothing sometimes, but it's banned in most areas, thanks to some activists. D-types are the workforce. They're sent to the most dangerous place like nuclear stations, mine shafts, and such. Then there are E-types, who are used as pets. In our department, a special achievement system was developed for us to stay motivated. We all collected MP, which stands for motivation points. MP could be traded for rewards and eventually a promotion to a higher rank. The goals were simple. Sorry, my dog was barking. Anyway, tough one. Smile when it hurts. I think. Okay, that was pretty funny. Tough one. Smile when it hurts. 10 smiles out of 60 collected. This body. If your friend is feeling ill, report it immediately. 5 reports out of 10 collected. After somebody was reported, they never came back. I collected the most MP I could. I wanted to get out, be among A-types, and the promotion day came. When I moved to the other department, I didn't have to test cosmetics anymore. I was to become a test subject for medicine instead. To be purposefully infected with a skin disease and have all kinds of treatment tested on me. My hair fell out, grew back. My bowels were full of ulcers after I took an experimental drug. They were restored. I vomited and vomited and vomited all food, turning sour in my mouth. It felt like my insides would come out through my esophagus. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Over and 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 over. One day I was accidentally infected with eye plague, an incurable illness that made eyes grow on both the skin and internal organs of the infected. Naturally, I was scheduled for disposal. I spent a month in isolation, thinking it was the happiest time in my life. The disposal day came. A person in a lab coat came in, looking too young to be an executioner. Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Henry Huxley. I know you're scheduled for disposal, which by a lucky coincidence is today. But it's been cancelled just an hour ago. Just want to sign papers for your ownership. Oh my gosh. Defectives, I think I read. Hey, thank you for the follow, and thank you for passing by. I appreciate you. Hope to see you some other times. Thank you, thank you. And with that, I think we reached like 20 followers, which is really cool. Really cool, really cool. Yippee! So thank you, I appreciate it. Just when I sign papers for your ownership. Sounds better than dying, doesn't it? I'd be rather dead, Mr. Huxley. Woohoo! Congrats, thank you! Thank you, thank you. Quite literally couldn't have done it without you. Without all of you Is that sarcasm I'm hearing? I don't think it's sarcasm. I don't think it is. Ah yes, they must have stopped giving you intellectual presents, or they are not cheap. Would be such a waste to give them to a defective specimen, am I right? You know, I'm researching eye plague. Yes, yes. The incurable eye plague. Which I am going to cure. And you, my dear, are going to become the face of my success. You see, it's the first time a B-type got infected. You're too valuable of a material. And it's a fact that your specimen are most beautiful of all types, and you're constantly used in commercials. So it wouldn't be an exaggeration if I said that you were chosen for a pretty face. How cruel. And timing. Timing was also crucial. Just recently I've realized that I have less than half a year to complete my thesis. And that is a little troubling. You madman. Yes, I am. Worry not, we'll become the stars of the modern time. Science bless us. That meeting marked the beginning of our alliance, and people started dying in the name of science. Huxley's utter lack of empathy for both other men and men alike was the exact reason he was the most successful among his peers. He brought me different books. One of them was Dummy's Guide to Cooking. A good part of it was dedicated to cooking meat. If an animal dies in distress, its meat will be hard to chew, it said. Aside from regular intakes of soap, my diet consisted primarily of various greens and products high in protein, meat included. One day, I decided to ask, "What kind of meat is this?" I inquired of Huxley, who was vigorously waving his hands in the air. As I learned later, he was using a VR environment to work. "Of C-type of your kind, I believe," he answered, not turning away from work. "The greatest delicacy of our time, truly a feast of gods." "Feel like vomiting yet?" he added, genuinely curious. No. I took another bite. The meat was incredibly tough. And holy shit, I love this. This shit's so good, man. Oh, and it's actually pretty fun because Ethering, the creator of Hello Charlotte and many other amazing stories. Well, not many, but like other amazing stories. Is making Rehab Friday with Dr. Huxley, which is a spin-off game when it comes to Hello Charlotte spin-off game, and it has, well, and it's like about like Bennett and some other workers with hazmat suits. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it'll be with RPG Maker as well, I think. So that's really cool. I'm really excited to see how like Etherian's writing has evolved. Huxley brought me books and taught me reading and writing. He regularly tested my physical capabilities, so I was kept in good physical form. He talked too much. Spent more time with me than he should have. The day Henry Huxley cured eye plague was the day he told me to get into a body bag and declared me dead to the whole scientist society. "What's happening?" I asked. "We're living," was his short answer. As it turned out later, researching eye plague was just a facade. But Henry Huxley was actually testing were the capabilities of a human specimen. Only to confirm that men and overmen were no different from each other all along. As we boarded his spaceship, he began quickly explaining that we are a threat to society, and he found a cure from eye plague long ago, and now he only used it as an excuse for doing other projects. That we need to find a new home. We printed all the money we'd needed on the day we arrived in the house. And that's how we ended up living there. Memory end. Transfer home? Yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy. Anything else we can do before going to bed? See if we can talk to Aiden. Been a while, I think. Save also. Hello, Aiden. Been busy? Good day. This is a dress I've made in collaboration with Henry. We call it dark matter dress. Although the amount of actual dark matter in it's non-existent. Want to try it on? Sure. It takes any form you want it to take. Pretty handy, right? For now it changes only the shape, but we're looking for a way to make it change its structure as well. A pair of extra hands or a particle bomb spawned from clothing wouldn't be so bad, right? I guess so, it's cool. You can have it. Thank you, Aiden. I'll cherish it. Cherish it. Cherish shit. Got dark matter dress from Aiden. Cool shit. I love it. I love it, I love it. Wear the dress. Hell yeah. Sad that we don't get any art for it. That's fine. That is quite fine. Oh. Oop. Hey, Dr. Huxley. Dr. Huxley cuts the body on his table in half. Oops, missed a membrane over here. Hello, little Charlotte. Would you mind helping me for a bit? Sure, Dr. Huxley, what is it? I need you to carry this to the morgue room. My dear crew members will aid you. 2 crew members turn up, Baldwin and Goodwin. It's told by their name badges. They greet me in unison. Alright. Inform me if the corpse starts moving on your way. Yes, sir. Help Huxley. Baldwin and Goodwin have joined your party. Look at them. Oh yeah. Oh, was it here? Okay, I kind of just did that automatically. All done. Yay. Bye-bye, Charlotte Wiltshire. That was uncomfortably polite. Bye-bye, you two. The workers leave shortly after, returning to work. Wonder what the reason for that was. I'm not sure. Like, what were we meant to take from that interaction? In any case, I don't mind it. I don't mind. Try to go to sleep. I think that's all we... Yeah, that's all we were to do today, so... Let's go to sleepies. Ooh. Hello? When I close my eyes, I feel someone's presence beside my bed. It's a man in a pitch black 3-piece, smiling ever so eerily. Father? No, it can't be. Father would have visited me on his own accord. Right, Umbrella Man? Unfortunately, it's just as you've said. As for this appearance, it's still my favorite to this day. I am more likely to have more influence over you if I look like this, after all. But let's pretend I didn't say that, shall we? Got it. What brings you here? I've seen you collapse at school. Figured I would pay... Oh, holy shit, what the fuck? Figured I would pay a small visit. How are you feeling? I'm doing okay. You know, I learned new things today. That the Pythias I met in their world were the ones who rejected the Oracle. I see. Well, it is true that initially Pythias didn't have a shared consciousness. Their land, Delphi, was rather prosperous back in the day. I'd say their society was one of the very few that successfully adapted the ideas of communism. When the oracle appeared, many thought it would be, sorry, many thought it would make their world a complete utopia. You see, even a young oracle is powerful enough to grant wishes. As long as it finds beings to form a symbiosis with, of course. Most of the Pythias wish to be connected, to be understood by each other. However, most does not mean all. The war between globalists and individualists was only the beginning. However, not even the globalists fully believed that their wish would be granted, so it became twisted. The tragedy is that their minds didn't become intertwined at once. Now, the process was incredibly slow, crippling, excruciating. Imagine thoughts and the feelings of other people around you creeping into your head, buzzing in it until you can't tell which thoughts initially belong to you. Imagine your own mind exposed to others, your every embarrassing thought, every fleeting feeling. Doesn't it feel humiliating? Constant headache, loss of privacy without loss of ego. The god we worship was the devil in disguise. That's when the second god hand began, of which you had the luck to catch a glimpse. But the process of becoming one indistinguishable mass with the oracle went on and on until it consumed most of the population. However, they were still able to reduce their numbers to an astounding degree. They almost succeeded in destroying the oracle, although it didn't mean them any harm. It's just how the oracle is, you see? It's the failed expectations that made people violent. First, they welcomed it in their hearts, expecting to use it to make their world a utopia. But as soon as it disappointed them, they got rid of it. Personally, I find it extremely selfish. I see. It's sad that it ended like this. It always does in that way. Especially among races that have a concept of free will just like you do. Those of your kind are in constant need of something to worship, be it science, money, or powerful beings. Honestly, it's better to worship something that doesn't exist, because fantasies never disappoint. Sorry, I hope I didn't use words that are too difficult to understand. Although you're almost already a grown-up. Well then, sleep well. Bye-bye, Umbrella Man. I close my eyes. Good night, Seth. We're playing the piano in 4 hands. Wonderful, you're getting better. Say, Ray. I was thinking of the story you told me the other day. Why did the paper princess let herself become soaked in ink? Isn't it toxic? Why, yes, ink is poisonous. Then why? Because of love, of course. That's the only reason? It's the sole reason, in fact. It seems there is a fundamental lacking in your understanding of love, Miss Wiltshire. You see, the final and the sole goal of love is the loss of individuality. The ultimate death of ego. To love is to sacrifice your ego in order for two to become one. To mold your thoughts, beliefs, hobbies, and character traits into one. That is why Paper Princess became the same as Ink Princess. They became one of a kind. Unless you're willing to give up your ego for somebody else's sake, you can't claim that you've known love. You know, I find the concept of loss of individuality rather fascinating. For it requires the greatest sacrifice of all for an individual. Oh my. Looks like it's about time you woke up. Morning, Seth. Let's get up, go to school, and go back to sleep. To school. Let's warp. It's faster that way. Fair enough. Okay. Let's go to school. Cool. School schmool. Oh, nothing? Oh, okay. Henry is absent today. I wonder if something happened. Let's start our class. The days of drawing lesson. Oh, I like drawing. You're allowed to draw flowers, landscape, political leaders. You're not allowed to draw what you want. Are we clear? The class nods. What should I draw, I wonder? Flowers or something else? Well, I feel like Charlotte at this point in time would choose to draw flowers, just because it is what she was told to do. And she is that kind of person, so let's go with that. I draw puppies. Puppies. Dogs? Although there are eyes in these. I never noticed the eyes. Interesting. The class passes. It's lunchtime. Why don't we eat on the rooftop today? Then we can check on the Mac cans. Get food. Okay, still no new dialogue. Fine. Healthy food. I take some apples. They're quite cheap. Go to the rooftop. I want some apples. Although I don't like them pretty much. Like very much. Not that much. But they're fine. They're fine. This is a rooftop, right? Yeah. See! The boy turns around, only to reveal a face covered in band-aids. No way. Have you gotten beat up again? As you can see. Well, I did refuse to take out trash during cleaning duties. It's unfair. Why do they pick on you? What am I saying? Well, they must be disappointed in me. That's why they're upset. Furious. Because I am misophobic, got stuck in a human body. How can they worship me if I'm powerless just like them? Still. Remember, I won't be in this vessel forever. In fact, I'm looking for a way to get rid of it. It's almost impossible in the house, let alone school grounds. But I think I finally found a way to go back. Who knows? Perhaps I'll return to my domain faster than one could imagine. So you're leaving soon. Everyone does leave eventually. Anyhow, do you feel like joining me for lunch? Sure. We sit on one of the benches. I tell C about the oracle inside of me, about puppeteers and observers, Pythias and executioners. I tell him everything I know. He doesn't ridicule me. In turn, C reminisces about his past experiences and other worlds he's been to. You know, I remember something today. A memory of another human vessel I used to have. It was in a land where half of mankind ascended and were blessed with a gift. The gifted left their planet and built a city in the skies. It was given the name of Aether. Aether. I don't know. It was made pure white, and those who lived there all had white hair. My gift was to cause cell apoptosis. So everything I touched directly withered the very next moment. That was how my mother died. Right after giving birth, she cradled me in her arms. That was a fatal mistake. Those with gifts as dangerous as that were kept in isolation from civilians, myself included. So the only thing I ever interacted was a virtual parent and a few other devices. I was afraid to touch living beings. He closes his eyes as if trying to remember something else. Sadly, as far as my current memory goes, I cannot remember further details. I must have been lonely. Loneliness is a human emotion. To a god, it's a virtue to experience it. I see. Well then, I plan on continuing my research. See you later then. Goodbye. We should go feed the mad cats, said. I bet they're waiting. Check on mad cats. Let's go. That's safe. And let's go. They're all dead. Someone puts a hand on my shoulder. I barely feel its presence. Pets aren't allowed here. You knew that, didn't you? So nobody is responsible for what may happen to them. I played with these mad cats. I gave them food. I tamed them, Frey. And I couldn't be there when they needed me the most. You're the Oracle, Frey. Can't you do anything? I was the Oracle, Miss Wiltshire. Everything that defined me as the Oracle has perished. I do not bear memories of my past, nor do I possess extraordinary powers. Therefore, I am the Oracle no more. It is you who defines me right now. However, it still greatly exhausts you. If you use even a pint of my energy consciously, your life systems will collapse, just like the last time. Okay, actually, I bought myself some incense sticks. Let me just light one. I know, I like their smell. It's nice. It's nice. Let me just take it out real quick. It was like less than an American dollar, like a pack of, I don't know, like 5 of them. It's quite nice. Maybe I'll go buy some more other day. Yep. Stick it in there. Then I just light it up. Let me use a match for this. There we go. Now I just blow a little bit of air. There we go. Now we have nice smell. Yippee! And returning dead back to life is no laughing matter. As long as you reject me, we will eventually drain each other and perish. When we merge, however, we shall obtain great power. The question is, are you willing to give up your ego for the sake of someone or die an individual? Now the question is, are you willing to give up your ego for the sake of someone or die an individual? Okay. Think about it. Ray walks up to the heap of small bodies and crouches beside them. Poor little things. Let's give them a proper burial. Burial? Yeah, burial. Shall we? We shall. Next task. Oh, go to class. I don't want to go to school. Yes, I'm stupid. Anyway, let's go. Oh, I see, it's right there, huh? Before we start our lesson, there's an announcement I'd like to make. As you all know, pets are not allowed on the school's territory. Yet, it seems like some of you have been feeding them against the rules. Just to make it clear, the cats in the garden died because of food poisoning. You see, junk food is incredibly toxic to animals, especially one containing xylitol, which is most commonly used in snack preparation by Charlie's Junk Foods. Whether you did this as a prank or not, it's incredibly... holy shit. It's incredibly cruel to kill an animal like that. So whoever did it, make sure you dispose of the corpses in the garden. The guards aren't your janitors, so I want you to take the responsibility yourselves. No way. Can't be. It can't be. It can't be. Their death. It was all my fault? No. Because they were hungry. It's because Henry told me to. It's because Seth decided to feed them. It's because I was made to do this. Miss Wiltshire. Holy shit, man. Holy shit, man. Hang on. Holy shit. Okay. Are you okay? I knew it. Wiltshire killed those cats. Cat killer. No, it's not like that. Cat killer, blah, blah, blah. I just wanted to help. I'm sorry. Charlotte Wiltshire is a murderer. The ink kept flowing out, making me unable to catch my breath. I choked on my own words. It's all my fault. I wake up in tears and snot. C's face hovers above me. How are you feeling? Okay, so, is it not so well, or why are you here? Which would Charlotte say? Say, why are you here? She wouldn't want to. I mean, she is still downplaying it with not so well. And I don't think she would like try to question C or anything, so not so well, I think. Makes sense to me. I've been better, I have to admit. Why are you here? Okay, so we do it anyway. You don't remember? I carried you here. Yeah, I've caused you trouble. Even though I know how much he hates dirty things, It's okay. As I thought, you became targeted because of me. But don't worry. I found a way out. Let's go. Where to? What's happening? I found a way out of the house. Trust me, it'll be okay. There'll be no guards, no classmates, no routine in the outside world. No one will raise a hand against you either. But what if we don't like it out there? We'll go back, right? Right, we will. Well then. I'm afraid we can't waste any more time. Let's go. The elevator goes to -1F. If it's activated on this floor. That's the floor we need to get to. All the doors open for me, so getting further wouldn't be a problem. Be careful not to alarm the guards. The moment they find us, it's over. Let's save. and look at C's icon, which is pretty cute. Pretty cute. And we are actually nearing an ending. Not the ending, but an ending. So they take the elevator. This place looks deserted. Are you sure it's okay to wander around here? Don't worry about it. Let's look if we can find a shelter here. Welcome! Oh, customer, you seem troubled, I can tell. How about I sell you women's rights with a 10% discount? You'll get gender identity rights as a free extra. Or would you prefer freedom of speech? If you give up your rights to life, you can get many other ones from the points you earn. Let's leave. It's a good offer though. This shopkeeper looks surprisingly normal. Wait until they suggest you living food. Sounds promising, although I don't have my wallet with me. Shame. Is it a pharmacy? No, you've got it all wrong. Welcome to the shop of knowledge. Did you know? Knowledge is produced to be sold. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. Nobody cares about that anymore. Everyone's starving, hungry for information. New, old, hidden, forgotten, second-hand knowledge. I've got it all in these pills. These pills. But you're a minor, so I can sell you any. How about a distilled knowledge orange flavored chewable tablets instead? I think we'll pass. Thank you for your time. Shame. Something's wrong? Well, it says religion on the entrance, but no matter how I look at it, it's just a department store. Oh, silly customer. Did you really think there was supposed to be something else? The religion of modern age is capitalism, and banks are its churches. Anyhow, do you need anything you don't need? I don't have any cash. Sorry. Not a problem. The money altar is over here. The what? The altar ATM. Don't tell me you haven't heard of it. Ah, now I see. Sorry, we don't really need anything. Thank you for your service. Come again. I'll be praying for you at a local bank. Wow. Anything here? Nope. But welcome. We have everything you might ever need. Let's see. Anti-procrastination socks. Anxiety easing protein milkshake. No? Then how about panic attack prevention band-aids? Nifty, right? What do you think? How about I give you a membership card as an extra? Sorry, we don't have any money. Then why did you even enter the shop? Dumb teenagers. I don't get paid for wasting time on you. Get lost. Really? Do they not pay you by like a schedule or something? Like, if it were me, I would feel like it's a blessing to just be talking to people who don't actually care. Or maybe they pay you by everything you sell. I don't know. Seems like there's no place for us here. Let's see what's ahead then. Let's save. And we get some extras here. What lies ahead is a maze. Suddenly I feel weak in my knees. The next moment I lose my balance in a coughing fit. She crouches beside me. Okay, so she started feeling like panicky, or like started feeling like weak when she got to the maze here. Basically it's kind of like an episode about remembering like subconsciously the maze in the first episode, and like where she was possessed by the tall white-haired fella and killed the white-haired Freya, if you all remember. She crouches beside me. Are you okay? No, I just remembered something. This maze reminded me of it. I see. It must be a painful memory. Can you stand? Sure, don't mind me. I will mind you. Alright, gotcha. One time use cards inside. Play? Sure thing. Don't hinder. Please don't hinder my sleep. We get like extra art and stuff. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, please. Young gods. Beautiful stuff. I love the halo with the flesh monster stuff. Flesh monster thingy. Medusa. Oh, this is really beautiful. Etherian has like this skill of making really fancy looking art with like beautiful, like majestic colors, like the yellow here and the blue, and the combination with the pink. Just really fancy looking stuff. Gold with sapphire blue, kind of. I like it. Lap pillow. I don't think I know this one. Yeah, I don't know this one, huh? 043. 3rd of April? Well, April the 3rd. Ray and me. I love this. Kind of has a bit of a spoiler, but let's not pay it any mind. Night gaming. Let's go. This is really beautiful. Bennett, Felix, and Charlotte. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah. 081, so the 1st of August? August the 1st, I would say. Sleeping. Oh hey, Felix has a mask on this one. And I think Charlotte has a cardigan. That's pretty. Pretty. So we still have a little bit of time before finishing the stream. We have like an hour and a half. I think we are going to get some endings. Well, just one ending. And it won't be the main one. That's all I can say for now. But we're getting close to it. Night gaming, we already took that one. Night gaming again. It's fine. Night gaming, 3rd time. We really are night gaming, huh? God fucking damn it. I always forget the dialogue here. I see. Oh yeah, they were basically talking about Seth, the puppeteer. She asked for how long has Seth been with Charlotte, I think. And Charlotte would have said that ever since she became a 10-year-old, I guess. I was thinking that your puppeteer is a little unusual. Why so? You see, as far as I remember, there are 4 types of them. Adam, Eve, Seth, and Lilith. Adam is incredibly masculine. Eve is gentle and family oriented. Seth is the wisest. Lilith is the most strict of them all. Usually it's either Eve or Lilith who get assigned to girls. It's a wonder that a male puppeteer is watching over you. Hey, Seth is special in many ways, I guess. And what this means, if you remember like the memory mirror, feminine or femininity, I think, femininity. Basically Charlotte used to have short hair, found the idea of having long hair and wearing a dress to be weird. Basically all of this indicates that Charlotte is like at the very worst transcoded, but it's like she is trans, like I'm pretty sure like that's pretty clear. So at worst she is transcoded, but she most certainly is like a trans female person, trans feminine person. Yep. Don't hinder, already looked at that one, so um, okay, we get a few more. Gaming. Young Gods, already looked at that one as well. 2 more. Don't hinder. Yeah, I think we looked at all of them. Cool. Okay, let's save before. Do we go to the left or to the right first? I don't know. These cubes sure are massive. Fascinating. Can you read what's written here? Let's see. Memorials for anonymous leaders. The true rulers of the world. Oh. What are the smaller cubes? I think they're soul offerings. Not only does a cube contain soul data, it also represents the ego of a person. Seems like it's no place for us to stay too. All the unwanted, all the unneeded, all the excessive, all that amount to nothing, are buried here, in the forest of the defective. The smell is so strong that I cover my mouth and nose. She does the same. I wonder who these people were. They're all failures, and the victims of the trial, most likely. But the trials don't kill people. In a way, they don't. What do you mean? Haven't you heard? If your cube gets formatted, you'll become empty. What'll be left is an empty shell devoid of personality, a hollow human. You'll become no more than your puppeteer's mute self-insert. You'll keep doing quests, opening boxes, and running around until you eventually collapse. Then you'll be buried here, as garbage of the society. We end up here too? People are hanging on tree branches. It's a suicide spot. Okay, I gotta turn down the volume just a little bit. Just because it's gonna get a little bit louder, I think. Well, from what I remember anyway. Shit, I meant to save. Whatever, it's fine. Let's continue on, shall we? Is something wrong? I thought outside work would be a brighter place. Maybe we should go back, after all. Go back to that place, so that we would be mixed with dirt again. If we stay together, we'll be okay. Oh man, damn, holy, love this shit. If we hide in the fog, we'll be okay. We'll be okay, see? So, let's go back? Z lets out a bitter laugh. Then he looks at me. The world that's reflected in your eyes must be a wonderful place. It must be a very kind world, full of color. But it's not the world that I see. To me, it's a bleak, disgusting place. Even the air here is unpleasant. Believe me, this contaminated land isn't the place we belong to. But where can we go? Isn't it obvious? T points at the sky. I don't understand. I found a way to go back to my initial form. C brings out something. It's a pack of pills. I took these from the infirmary. The amount we'll have to intake is rather big, but I've made sure there's enough for two. Huh? You still don't get it? Sorry, it must be my bad choice of words. How do I say this? He stumbles on his words. They come out a bit shakily, but his smile is still present. I want to take you with me, to my heavenly domain. We will get rid of our heavy bodies and rise above all earth dwellers. We will be the ones to purify this world. Will you accept, Charlotte Wiltshire? I want it to be your decision, not somebody else's. I don't want to hurt C, but wouldn't going with him mean I'll leave everyone behind? I'll leave it to you, Seth. If it's you, you'll surely know what to do. Refuse or accept? Accept. I hope your decision is the right one, Seth. I take C's hand. I accept. Really? You do? I do. Let's go. To your kingdom in the skies. He replies in a soft voice. Thank you. To be honest, I would have never gathered the courage to do this alone. This human body and mind of mine are so fragile that they crumble at the slightest worry. I take the pills. Soon they will put me to sleep. Don't worry, see? From now on you'll never be alone. He takes my hand. It's trembling. Loneliness is such a human emotion. Yet, all this time, it's been tearing me apart. Soon, I'll lose the virtue to be able to experience it. I feel myself nodding off. We wished each other sweet dreams and closed our eyes, sitting in comfortable silence. Sometime later, two bodies would be found in the forest. Two empty shells devoid of soul data. They would soon become a part of a bigger pile of meat, eventually dissolving into soul fertilizers for a world we're part of no longer. We will ascend to the heavens and become cruel gods with little concern for earthly matters. We would laugh over our miserable human lives, realizing how little they meant on the scale of the whole universe and of endless timelines. It's a happy ending. Happy end, ignorant bliss. Absolute cinema, let's go. Okay. That was a bad end. But a happy one. But a bad one. Okay. Let's continue. If it's you, you'll surely know what to do. Refuse. When I take his hand, Steve will smile ever so brightly, so blindingly. It would be a genuine, soft smile filled with sincere gratitude. His hand would tremble in mine. He'd be still anxious, unsure, afraid. I will tighten my grip a little to reassure him everything's okay. Fear is a human emotion, see? Soon enough it will disappear. We will abandon our earthly shells and descend to your divine domain. We will become gods. Together we'll bring order to this world. All pollution, everything that's unfair, humiliating, unpleasant, will be purified. All the dirty colors will be cleansed. We will become pure white. We will become happy. I don't take his hand. His eye widen. I feel like growing lump in my throat. It's impossible to speak. I thought that you'd understand. See, please listen. Even if you're scared of this world, even if you hate it, even if it disgusts you, a deep breath. I want you to live. It's barely a whisper. The words reach his ears. His breathing becomes erratic, his knees give in. It's a panic attack. I watch him break down in front of me. My eyes feel dry. You're unfair, see. It's me who wants to cry the most. There's no place for us to go. A corpse of a god laughs behind my back. My sides. Could you be any more dramatic? Acting all high and mighty, yet you've been saying it all for your own sake. The one who doesn't want to die is... I cover my ears. You, Miss Wiltshire. Despite all the self-harm, all the big dreams and fantasies about self-sacrifice and whatnot, you still want to live your pathetic life until the very end. Please stop. Just admit it. That you're afraid to die. Deep down, you don't actually believe there's a place like heaven up above, do you? Even worse, there's nothingness awaiting you. You'll die only to achieve complete solitude in an empty space of an afterlife. Not even your beloved Seth will be there for you. Why would they stay with you when they're bored to death when there are no quests to complete? Admit it, even your puppeteers with you only as long as they're entertained. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I want you to be honest with yourself. You both know it, right? That everyone only wants to use you. Shut up. Why should it matter? You have me, Miss Wiltshire. Even in the cold embrace of death, I won't leave you. There's nothing to be afraid of. You should have let this boy die already. I plunge forward, grasping Frey's throat, squeezing it with all I have. We fall down. I'm strangling Frey with my own hands. It's getting hard to breathe. I just want you to open your eyes. Look, can't you see this boy is dying to disappear for good? He doesn't want to be saved. I make my grip harder, it hurts. He opened up to you. And look what you've done. You're the cruel one, Miss Wiltshire. There they are, seize them. Wow. Oh man. Okay. Okay. So, would you be so kind as to explain yourselves? I... It was my initiative to leave the house, sir. I forced Charlotte Wiltshire to come with me. Miss Wiltshire, is that true? She looks at me expectantly. It is. Then, Mr. Wordsworth, can I ask for your reasons for violating school rules? Well, of course, I wanted a breath of fresh air. It's unfitting for the god of this world to be inhaling such stale air every day. I ended up dragging Miss Wiltshire along with me against her will since she didn't feel well. I sincerely thought that would help her recover, you see. I see. Mr. Wordsworth, you are forbidden to leave your room until the day of the trial. As a punishment for your behavior, you'll be robbed of all social points you had until this day. Miss Wiltshire, you are awaited in class at the usual hours. I'll have an appointment scheduled for you at the laboratory. Considering the situation, medical tests will be absolutely necessary. Then we're going to have a counseling session in regard to your indecent relationships with classmates. After the trial, of course. Now, return to your rooms if you will. Can I check what's here? Nah, I cannot walk there. Does this... Can I talk to you? No. Nope, I cannot check anything. Fair enough. You didn't have covered for me, see? I only told the truth. Still, you've lost all the social points. There's no way you can get past the trial like this. About that, there's something I'd like to ask of you. What is it? If possible, please, don't vote for me in the trial. If a sacrifice has to be made, it must be me. Don't put it like that. Please. It's my only wish. I don't belong to this world. It's only natural that it rejects me. That's why I ask of you, please don't vote for me. It's my last chance to leave this world. Just like that, we parted ways. Umbrella Man's words rang in my head. You needn't have helped him. Ray's words followed. He doesn't want to be saved. A fresh memory of C's plea kept replaying over and over. Please don't vote for me in the trial. The fog. I think. Let me check the other rooms first. Okay, we have a few interactions. What is it, dear girl? Can't sleep? Yeah. I'll make tea. Which one would you like? There's oolong, honeybush, jasmine green, rooibos, good morning tea, gunpowder green, Earl Grey, Lady Grey, Christmas mix, Japanese lime. Japanese lime will do. Alright, I'll add a spoon of honey to it. Sorry for interrupting your duties. Pay it no mind. Unfortunately, inspiration often comes at night, rendering me completely unable to sleep in peace. I see. So what is it that troubles you? If it's anger you need to take out, the piano room is always open. I don't think mashing chords in the middle of the night will help this time. Then what is it? I guess I'm just tired. I want to rest for a while, but whenever I close my eyes, the slumbering god haunts my dreams. And when I wake up, new troubles only keep piling up. I see. Why don't you spend more time in the dressing room? I might have a few dresses you haven't tried on yet. I'm short on feedback, especially since Felix refuses to help lately. You see, he has a slender build, and you've been so busy at school lately. Theft. I got it. Thank you, Aiden. I'll try to visit more often. Felix is feeding his Venus flytrap with a forceps. He's smiling. He's smiling. A box full of dehydrated bloodworms is standing on the table. His usual frowning expression is absent. Come on, seal your mouth. Here comes the food. After a moment, he notices my presence in the room. Can't sleep? I sit beside Felix. The fly trap, now closed, seems to be enjoying its meal. I can make you peppermint tea if you want me to. No need to, it's okay. Say, do you still remember the time when we went to the Oracle's world? Felix doesn't look in my direction. There's no way I'd forget, right? And the thing that happened in the end, what did it look like to you? Felix hesitates for a moment. It looked like you melting into biomass right in front of me. What did it look like to you then? It was like holding hands with a beautiful girl. Messed up, right? My whole head is messed up. Do you still stay true to the routine like I advised you? I do. Get up, go to school, and back to sleep again. I believe that as long as I might maintain those simple rules, my mind wouldn't crumble without the pills. Then perhaps you should go back to taking the... No, I can't just do that. If you disappear, if everyone disappears, I'm sorry. Forget it. The child is coming soon too. What if you get chosen? I won't. I've made some friends. And I've done some socializing too. So there's that. Is that so? I'm sorry I can't be of help. It's okay. You've already done for me more than you should have. Besides, I'm already a proper grown-up, so I should be able to handle my problems myself. Right, you've grown out of toys. But honestly, that naivety of yours is unbelievable. Suddenly, the atmosphere in the room changes. Umbrella Man, didn't we agree that you wouldn't touch house tenants? Oops, I forgot. My bad. Are you afraid I'll hurt them? Umbrella Man brings out a I don't fucking know how to read that word. Scalpel? From Felix's lab coat, bringing it to his throat. Feel like remembering old times? Old times as in Felix's head cut off? Remember? Wait, stop it. Although your reaction would be undoubtedly amusing, it's not in my interest to have you completely and utterly mind-broken. Umbrella Man doesn't put the scalpel away, still playing with it in his hands. Why do you come, Umbrella Man? No specific reason. How's your new friend doing? Not so well. I've heard him. I see. The Umbrella Man laughs in Felix's voice. It sends shivers down my spine. Anyhow, I came to give you a friendly advice. I want you to choose wisely during the trial. If you do, who knows? Perhaps you can save a life. That's all I can say. Bye bye. The next moment, Umbrella Man is gone. You look like you seem a ghost. It's nothing. I should really go to sleep. Thank you for talking to me. Good night, Felix. Good night, Charlotte. Go to sleep, Seth. What? Good night, Seth. Ray closes a memory book he's reading when he sees me. Long time no see, Miss Wiltshire. Look, don't make such a sour face. I want to make up with you. I've been doing some cleaning lately. If I can't be of help in the real world, I figured I help clear up your mind at the very least. Look, hasn't it become less foggy? I suppose so. Ray beams with excitement. Right? But why would you do that? I never asked for this. You see, I read in your memory journals that you were lamenting the fact that your mind had become foggy over the years. And I figured it's in my power to aid you. You might not notice the changes immediately, but they will soon take place. I see. Ray lightly embraces me, nuzzling against my hair. Don't worry about a single thing, Miss Wiltshire. You will soon see that this world is not worth staying in. Sweet dreams, princess. No one is here. Is here. Okay, it doesn't say so in the bathroom, understandably. No one is here. Understandably so. No one is here. No one is here. No one is here. No one is here. Okay. 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 So, I'm trying to decide. We are pretty close to the end, but I feel like it would be more than an hour to get there. And this is kind of like the last spot where I can leave the game without it feeling too much of a completely forgot the term for it, but yeah, you get me. So, I suppose I will be leaving today's stream here. I think that is what is most understandable. So yeah. Yum. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This game gonna kill me, man. Such a beautiful game. I love it. I love it so much. And it's crazy because it gets even better on the third episode. At least personally, I would think so. The drawing inside, look at it. The drawing of being angry. Yeah, this is from back at the start of the game. Yep. Okay, so I think I'll be leaving the stream here. I hope everyone has enjoyed it. I have definitely done so. And thank you everyone for passing by. And thank you for the follow to the new follower. To the newest follower, the newest somi. Happy to have you in here. Thank you Nyak, thank you Shu, and thank you Rum Rum for chatting with me as well. And that is all for now. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Have a good morning. Have a good noon, afternoon, evening, night. Whatever it may be. Thank you for passing by, Rum Rum. I appreciate ya. Alrighty. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you on Tuesday. Probably playing some either Mario 64 or Finding Paradise. I will see.